Hello friends, good morning and good evening everyone. Your ALP here. So today I am here with one of the topic what content we should keep on resume. So this is the topic guys. So why I am choosing this topic is whenever I am referring any candidates to the HRs of different companies in India. So some of the HRs revert back me for hey, this resume seems not effective. So something like that, without seeing the candidate, without going through the candidate and all, simply by saying the resume, they simply reverted back to me saying that it is not effective. So it is not effective means what? It has no more. It has not sufficient details. That's it, right? The resume doesn't contain the details whatever they needed for recruiting or for preliminary selection. So for the many times these things happen. So that is also one of the reason guys whoever trying for the jobs, mainly the freshers or the experienced ones. So you please try to consider most of the information whatever we are going to discuss today. Yeah, you also may be knowing already some of the things, but it's better if you go through it and some missing points you something you can add to your resume and you can make it more interesting for the persons who are going to recruit you. Yeah. So almost I can say 60 to 70% filtration will start from resume itself. By saying resume itself, they will start filtering out. After that, they may filter some more candidates by interviewing like a different rounds, technical HR like that. So whoever the freshers are there, so what is the criteria mainly? So the qualifications, so educational qualifications, whatever the qualifications you have, so the graduation, BTech, engineering, or some people degree, so or intermediate or 10th class, whatever jobs you are going to apply, so the relevant, the qualifications matters a lot. So you should clearly mention the qualification, which qualification you are and which year you are passed out. That just gives an indication how experienced you are in the career. So that is good indication. And mainly for the freshers and sometimes for the experienced also, the educational percentage, the degree distinction levels also matters a lot. Those things that generally not important, but still some of the companies are looking for the candidates who are having more than 65 percentage, 75 percentage like that. So those qualifications, those things also we need to mention in the resume. For experienced ones, say for example more than 10 to 15 years, sometimes you can omit it if you want. But for the fellows, it's better if they keep the percentage values and everything in the resume. And apart from that, if you are a fresher, then it is better to include some projects like that. If you are an engineering job aspirant, then it's better whatever the things you did in your college level, like projects, maybe mini projects, major projects, whatever you did, it's better to give some little bit update on this like synopsis, maybe some 4 to 5 lines. You can write it what the project you did. And because in interview the most of the questions are things to know more about yourself, how innovation you are, how better you are, what is your skills, explaining skills, analytical skills, and different the presentation skills, everything they can observe by watching the skills whatever you are going to mention. The discussion, 99% the discussion will happen mostly around the resume only. Whatever the points you are going to keep on the resume, on those points only generally the discussion and everything will happen. That is also one of the things. So try to mention your all the mini projects, major projects in the resume, at least the heading and the few lines explaining what the project is, so that and also be prepared on it and be thoroughly everything about that project. And if you attended any workshops or any paper presentations or any seminars or any certification courses or any software knowledge you have, like for example C++, MATLAB, or any, for example nowadays you have NPTEL, BDS also. If you did any certifications like that, you can mention those things also in the resume. And apart from that, if you have, for example, if you volunteered anything, like for example some non-government or non-profit organizations or any some fundraising some organizations are there. If you volunteer any institution, any organization, so you can also mention that as an additional points. So they can better aware of you. Mainly these things are applicable for the fresher. So these things you try to add it, and your locality also matters a lot. Sometimes some companies will look for the candidates from their locality only. For example, a company is located in Chennai, they will look for candidates almost closer to South India, for example. Mainly Chennai, otherwise South India they may prefer. So yeah, of course, there are some companies who wants particularly non-local language, even though that trend also there. But most of the times it's good that if you mention your address and everything. I mean the hometown, what is your first language, so that they can get better understanding of you and your place. For example, Andhra Pradesh and Telugu language, like that. You can add your own native language, native speaking, and whatever the other languages you know. That is also generally a good to add. Those things also we can mention, and your date of birth and all. It's better to keep, no issue on that. And mainly the contact details, the phone number, the mail ID. So those things we should be very much careful. So whatever the numbers you are giving, that should be workable numbers. If they are HR, anyone is calling you by that number, if you are not reachable, means you may be missing an opportunity. So be careful. Try to give the whatever numbers you are currently using, phone numbers. Try to give at least two numbers, two mobile numbers, alternative number also. So that if one number is not working, means they can call to other number. So and keep on check the job aspirants. Whenever you are applying any jobs and any places, keep on check your email ID also. I mean your mails. So please give correct email ID also. And these are some of the things mainly useful for the fresher. If you are an experienced person, then what are the different things you want to add additionally in this? So that is work experience. How much experience you have, in what areas you have experience. For example, if you are an electrical designer, electrical engineer, it is not simply saying 5 years of electrical engineer. That's not good. Okay, because if any company is looking for experienced candidates, means they want to know the experience. What experience you have? Okay, it is not like simply one line words. Generally, that won't serve the purpose, actual purpose. That's what I am saying. That's what I am saying. When I refer the candidate, actually the candidate is very good, very genuine. I mean, he knows everything. He is a master in this the subject he is working. But the resume, he didn't. I don't know whether he don't have time or this is very old resume or something. But resume is not good that much. So whoever the experienced candidates are there, whenever you are applying for any job, try to look your resume and try to update whatever your ex-company, I mean, whatever things you did, at least the main project 1, project 2, project 3. For example, if you are a substation design engineer, then you can add like, for example, Pune substation 132 by 33 kV, for example, some 50 MVA, something like that. So, what minimum details you try to add it, so that it will give the direct attention to the recruiters, the persons, the technical people who are going to recruit you. Like this is same in software field also. So just try to add your major projects. What are the projects you did? Number 1, number 2, number 3, some at least 5-6 projects, so that they can better understand who you are, what kind of roles you are doing. So if they think your existing roles they are similar to their roles also, then they will hire you, no issue on that. Okay, you will get a chance to at least attend the interview. So these things you want to, all the things you want to keep in mind. So if you switch the companies, 3 to 4 companies, then you should try to add all the companies and at least the projects, relevant projects, whatever you did in everything. So that it is good overall one summary. If without interviewing you, if they are going through your resume, then they should be able to grab you. I mean, they should be able to directly recruit you. That's what your resume should contain. Okay, all the things are very much important, guys. So try to provide as much as possible. And if you did any certification the things also, like any other software knowledges or anything, those things also you can add in this resume. Yeah, and you try to add your some cover letter also. Yeah, this is Ambati Lakshmipati having so and so year experience and able to do these things. Like that one cover letter also you try to maintain. So before sending your resume in any email ID, so you just put your cover letter and just keep heading also, like your name, electrical engineer, and 6 years experience, and so like that at least you try to mention your title in the resume also. That also a good idea. Yeah, so these are the some small things, guys. And one more thing, you don't keep prolonged. I mean, don't keep your resume so much lengthy. I don't want generally more than 3 pages. That's up to you. 1 or 2 pages is good generally. And at the last, keep your date and signature. It's better if you keep your normal pen bracket signature scanned one, so that it gives good feeling, so that you ensured everything, and the details are correct and the details are up to date, like that. So try to maintain almost latest date in that, so that gives good understanding. And always try to send the PDF copy. That's good. That's good. I will discuss remaining things in the coming days. So yeah, this is about this, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you are watching this video for the first time, then do subscribe to my channel, so that whenever I am uploading videos, you will get notifications. And if you enjoyed this content, just hit like button and share to your friends. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We will meet in next video. Bye.